For 2,000 years, the history of China was written by men, for men. A dragon throne was the seat of the Son of Heaven. A woman's place was in the shadows, as a silent ornament, a concubine, a pawn. Tradition was absolute. Biology was destiny. Until the 7th century, one woman shattered the mold, Wu Zetian. She didn't just survive the most dangerous court on earth. She conquered it. This is the story of the only female emperor in 4,000 years of history. She entered the palace at 14, a low-ranking concubine to Emperor Taizong. In a harem of 3,000 women, beauty was common, but Wu possessed a terrifying intellect. When the emperor died, custom was cruel. His women were sent to a convent to have their heads shaved and live in isolation until death. Wu Zetian was erased, but she refused to fade. She had already seduced the heir Gaozong. Through manipulation and sheer charisma, she engineered the impossible, a return to the palace. She traded her nun's robes for the silks of a favorite wife. Her return sparked a war. The reigning Empress Wang saw Wu as a threat. It was a battle for survival. And in 654 AD, that battle turned bloody. Historians still debate the darkness of this moment. Wu gave birth to a daughter. The Empress Wang visited the nursery. Moments after she left, the baby was found dead. Did the Empress kill the child out of jealousy? Or did Wu Zetian sacrifice her own flesh and blood to frame her rival? The emperor believed Wu. The Empress was executed. Wu took the crown. The cost was absolute. Her husband, Emperor Gaozong, grew weak and sickly. Wu became the Shadow Empress. She sat behind a screen at court, whispering commands that he would repeat. She was the true ruler. Paranoia became her policy. She created a terrifying secret police force. They constructed copper boxes in the capital, where anyone could drop anonymous tips denouncing traitors. Generals, ministers, even her own family members were purged. If you looked at her wrong, you disappeared. It was a reign of terror, but it was also a masterclass in centralization. She broke the old aristocracy and replaced them with scholars loyal only to her. When her husband died, her sons were weak. She shoved them aside. In 690 AD, at the age of 65, she did what no woman had ever done. She declared herself emperor of the Zhou dynasty. To justify her rule, she turned to the divine. She commissioned the massive statues at the Longmen Grottos. The giant Vairocana Buddha, the source of all light, bears a suspicious resemblance to Wu herself. She wasn't just a ruler. She was telling the world she was a living god. She ruled for 15 years as emperor. But time is the one enemy you cannot kill. In her 80s, a palace coup finally forced her to abdicate. She died shortly after. At her tomb stands a massive stone slab. Usually, these are carved with an emperor's deeds. Wu Zetian's is blank. She left it blank, saying that history would judge her. Ruthless tyrant or brilliant pioneer? 1,300 years later, we are still whispering her name.